a cornerstone of Belgian baking, the waffle. I've already covered the Liege waffle and the Brussels waffle, but today I'm making the simplest, most nostalgic version, the classic vanilla waffle, or just waffles. Every Belgian family has their own cherished recipe for these waffles. The one I'm sharing today comes from my mother-in-law. When I asked her for the recipe, the step-by-step process did not really make any sense to me. And when I asked for the specifics of the step-by-step, her answer was simple. Just mix everything together, you cannot go wrong. So let's take that advice and get started. I start by preparing the wet ingredients. I measure out 200 grams of milk and 185 grams of our neutral vegetable oil. I'm using sunflower oil. I melt 250 grams of butter. It's crucial that the butter is fully melted but not hot. It should be just warm enough to incorporate smoothly. For the dry ingredients, I weigh 700 grams of flour into my mixing bowl. To this, I add 400 grams of sugar, 15 grams of baking powder, and 32 grams of vanilla sugar. I give the dry ingredients a short mix to distribute everything. First, I add 5 whole eggs. Then I pour in the milk and the oil mixture. Followed by the warm, melted butter. I mix everything together until I have a smooth batter. I preheat my waffle iron. To ensure nothing sticks, I lightly brush the plates with a little oil. Using 2 spoons, I scoop the batter onto the hot iron. I bake the waffles for about 2 minutes or until they are beautifully golden brown. Before every waffle I bake, I reapply a little bit of oil. If you're enjoying this deep dive into Belgian classics, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. It will help me tremendously in continuing to bring the best of Belgian cuisine. Once the waffles are baked, I transfer them to a cooling rack. This prevents them from becoming soggy. These waffles are best enjoyed when they have cooled down slightly but are still warm to the touch. They're soft, sweet and comforting. If you have any leftovers, you can store them in a tin box and enjoy them for the coming days. Enjoy!